Beauty of analysis again proven out there. I told you so many times that 1940, 1950, these two levels you should watch out for. Precisely silver achieved those levels and traded with a drop, closed the week below 1900. Now what is going to happen next week, whether it is going to rise, whether it is going to crash, which position you should take in order to make profit, we will see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Missing on to subscribe is missing on the profits, as I share my daily update on silver very early in the day with the Asia session. Do watch those analysis, do subscribe the channel. Let's start the day. This is the weekly charts. I have told you last week that silver is done with the retracement. You have to watch out for 2100 levels. Only if it sustains about 2100 you can expect that it will call for more bulls out there, else it is going to drop from here. At the same time, if you look at the near term charts, sustaining below 1860 levels, yes, that is the level below which I will expect that the more bears will be there. Sustaining below 1860, it will call for further drop, and then you can expect that it is going to give you equal size of candle. And this time, see, the previous candle was almost of, if you look at this, 2100 to 1900 levels, almost 200 points, and if it counts from here, it is going to give you a stronger drop from there. So I'll be watchful there. If it breaks below this zone at 1860, a stronger bearish candle can be formed and it may try to take it below 1800. Possibility exists. Also look at this. See, it is trying to, now on the weekly charts, remember, after achieving the highs, remember it is giving you lower highs and it is skewed strongly on the downside. The downside is far open, but at the same time 1800 is definitely a very strong support levels. Breaking below 1800, it will call for a stronger drop on the downside. How far it can go, that time will decide, but at the same time 1500 to 1800 zone is something which silver may look forward to in the near future. But at the same time, look at this, it is trying to sustain above these levels, giving you higher highs. So yes, only short or possible bearishness in silver can be seen below 1816 at 60. At the same time, yes, you can go short below 1880 itself, but remember 1870 1860 zone is going to be important support zone. Below that it can try to drop further till towards 1840 and 1820 levels. Now let's have a look into further detail with the help of daily charts. Now look at the daily charts out there. See, first thing is, it is seeing the highs out there, it is trying to show you the lows, and it is seen the bottom of this channel. Only if it breaks below this zone at 1870 1880 you can expect further bearishness will be there. Now look at the last 3 days, a sharper drop, a minor retracement, and now again a drop. This is the first candle. At the same time, look at the candles out there, higher highs, higher lows. So yes, if you see it dropping below 1880 next week, you can go short below 1880, and then you can expect 1870 and 1860 and 1850 levels. These levels you should watch out for. If it drops below 1860, it may call for further bears. Then you can expect 1840 and 1820 levels, and below 1820 it is going to breach the support at 1800. Also look at this, it is getting the support right now on the daily charts. Higher lows are consistently seen, and that is why I say that if you see it dropping below 1860, confirm that it is going to give you a stronger bearish drop. Then it will try to take it for 1840 1820 and below levels. Also see, it has seen the retracement, now it is looking forward to a drop. I will be cautious. One leg of this drop is already done, a retracement, and the second leg it is trying to prepare. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts too, first leg of drop here, retracement, trying to drop again. Possibility exists that if it sustains below this levels at 1880, it may call for a further drop. So yes, you can take your positions accordingly. Below 1880, remember 1860 1870 zone is something you should be cautious of. In fact, 1850 can prove out to be good support until the time it trades above 1800. Possibility exists that it can try to rise, but remember 1800 is definitely a very strong support down there. So if it breaks 1800, it will call for, and it will come back to the zone at 1800 to 1500, and then it will trade sideways for few months, few weeks in that zone. Now this is on the daily charts. Now look at the monthly charts out there. On the monthly charts, it is seen the highs out there, and if you create a parallel of this, Yes, it has the room for it to drop till towards 1850 and 1840 levels. And see, only 3 trading sessions left for the month. If it drops below 1840, it will call for the bears, and then we can in fact see it breaching 1800 in next couple of days itself, or towards the end of this month. That is the 3 days left in this month, and you may see it breaking below 1800 also. So go short below 1880. Expect first support at 1870-60 levels, and then 1850-40 levels. Till 1840 it has got very good support. If it drops below 1840, you can expect that the bears are out, and we can see a further drop till towards 1800 and below levels. This time, this is the first candle after this retracement. This is the first red candle you can consider, and then we can see further more red candles which might bring it in between 1500-1800 zone, which is a stronger resistance zone and where it can trade sideways. For months we have seen, for ages we have seen silver trading in between these levels. It is looking forward to come back to this zone. So let's look forward to these levels, and it may trade sideways again at these levels before looking forward to a rise there. So this is what we can see on the charts. Now let's have a look with the help of the indicators there, whether the indicators also speak out the same language or they have something different to say. On the indicators, you will find it is trading outside the Bollinger Bands, and that is why we can see a pullback. Remember now the resistance zone at 1910 and 1920, only if it sustains above 1920 and then 1940. I have told you several times 1940 is the strong resistance. Now we can look forward to 1920 levels. If it sustains above 1920, it will call for the bulls out there. Then 1940 and 1950 levels will be seen. Beyond 1950, it will fly high. Directional movement is bearish. Stochastic on the 4-hour charts is oversold. It can sustain these oversold levels for a little while till the time it achieves 1840, 1860 levels. And see the directional movement. MACD has just crossed over. This is the first red candle and it is divergent, indicating that we can see it continue to diverge for a little while. RSI trading flat near to the bottom. On the daily charts, if you look at, see it is trading below the 20, 50, 100 moving average. This zone is, you can see 1940, 2000 and then 2100 levels, rather 2080 levels. These 3 levels are going to be pretty strong resistance for silver to break past by. So 1950 you should watch out for, 1980 you should watch out for. If it, and only if it successfully trades above 1980, you can expect that it is going to trade extremely bullish, else we may see it continue to drop. On the downside, the bottom of the Bollinger Bands at 1850, also it is widening, indicating we can see we can expect further more bearish moves. Directional movement is diverging, indicating bearishness. Stochastic is trying to converge, look downwards from here. If it tries to look downwards from here, we can expect a sharper drop again. The MACD is still bearish and it is divergent, indicating more bears out there. See, it is far away from the lows what we had seen, and it is trying to give you the further lows here. So I will be cautious. Yes, there is an opportunity for silver to drop further. There is a scope for it to drop further. Directional movement RSI, if you see, it is looking downwards on the daily charts. Look at the weekly charts out there. On the weekly charts, you will find the support there at around close to 1780 levels. It can try to drop till towards those levels. At the same time, on the upside, the resistance they are at 2050, 2060 zone, or rather I will say 2100 and then 2200. On the upside, see, it is trading below the 2050 100 weeks average, indicates that it is adding or trading in the nearly bearish zone. The directional movement is again diverging, indicating bearishness. Stochastic is taking a reverse from here. It has seen the highs and it is taking a reverse. Now it is looking forward for it to achieve these levels, and possibly we may see it dropping further. The MACD is narrowing here. It can start to diverge with a sharp red candle. RSI is comfortable, and if you look at the monthly candles, on the monthly candles, see the 100-month moving average. 100-month moving average is close to 1820 levels. Very important to see 100 months in last 10 years. Silver has traded in these levels, or you can say the average price for silver is close to 1820. Now if it drops and sustains below 1800, consider that it is going to enter into near term bearish territory, where, as we have seen in the charts, 1500 to 1800 levels should be the resistance level. On the upside, I'll watch out for 2000 levels and 2100, trading above which you can consider that it is going to act bullish from there. Directional movement is bearish on the monthly charts. Stochastic is oversold. There is a possibility for it to bounce back. The MACD is extremely divergent, extremely bearish. It is increasing in height. Let's see if it sustains these levels next month. RSI is looking downwards. So we have seen the charts and indicators. Now let me give you the trading levels and strategy for next. First, let's talk about the levels to go long. And before I give you the levels, yes, if you also want to learn the art and strategy and methodology on how to trade profitably, how to take right entries and right exits in the markets, and in order to become a proficient and profitable trader, you can be part of my mentorship batch, and 15 days lifetime support and 90 minutes daily live sessions is what you get. Definitely it will help you become a profitable and proficient trader. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram ID and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, I have created a tiered membership levels in my pattern website, where one level is just to support the effort here, and definitely every support and every penny counts, and this will be a huge motivation for me to continue delivering the excellence out there. You can become a patron, and yes, the next level is of a primer or premier membership, where you can take me as a consulting partner and we can discuss on any of your positions, future direction, right entries, and also I'll give you the signals out there. Become a patron. The link is mentioned in the channel and video description. Definitely it will help you and me both in many ways. So reach out to me for more details on any of these services. Now let's see the levels to go long. So if you see silver trading above 1905, go long 1910, 1920. Be watchful of this zone 1910, 1920. If it trades above this, the next direction is 1930 and 1940. Remember, these levels till 1950 is going to be a good strong resistance zone. Only if it sustains above 1940-50 levels, you can say that it is going to give you stronger bullish move. Then it will directly stop at 2000 and 2010 levels. Beyond that, sky is the limit. It will look forward to 2050 levels. On the downside, go short at 1880. Very nearby resistances 1870, 1860, 1850 and 1840. Till here we have got a good resistance there. On the downside, it can reverse and retrace any point of time. You have to be very cautious in between 1840 and 1860 zone. Any point of time it can reverse from there. So largely till 1920 and 1840 we have to remain cautious, as it may try to give you a swing out there. Below 1840 we can again expect 1820, and then it will try to this time go close to 1805 and 1800 levels. Breaking below 1800 will call the bears, then 1780 levels will be seen there. So take your positions accordingly. In between 1920 and 1840 we have to stay cautious. Yes, you can enjoy this. When I say stay cautious, it means you have to take the trade with the trailing stop loss, and at every milestone you have to keep shifting your stop loss to the milestone, or either close your positions and re-enter if you see it in your direction only. So likewise, you can increase your positions, you can increase your wealth, and at the same time, so preserving wealth is something which is the first target, which is the foremost target. If you have your wealth, if you have your capital preserved, you can take 100 trades. And second thing is to increase it slowly. Trade by trade, little by little, you can increase your capital. So any profit is a profit. Remember, any profit is a profit. You have to consider that. Close the trade in profit always and take the next trade. So trade accordingly, trade profitably, trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead, trading week ahead rather. Thank you.